Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry's Divorce Sistas review. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to, but if not, just sit back, relax while we get into this messy thing. Now, you guys see the thumbnail, okay? We're here to talk about William, who is a good man, Savannah. And the conversation around the character of William, some people are on the side of the fence where they believe that William knows exactly what Geneva has been up to. They believe that he is aware of the affair that she has had with Javon, and he is also aware of the possibility of Anika not being his daughter. That's one side of the fence. I'm on that other side over there. Okay. I am one who believes that William is completely oblivious to the things that his wife has done. He has no earthly idea that she has had an affair with Javon, and he can't even fathom the thought that Anika may not be his biological daughter. That's the side of the fence that I am on. I have loved reading the comments in the first 8 episodes to see where everybody is on this topic, and also for people to even voice why they believe what they believe. So it has been great conversation, great dialogue, whether it's been in the comments or my DMs. It has been great. So I'm just here, okay? Don't fight me. I'm just here to give my opinion on why I believe William has no idea what has been going on. When we are first introduced to William, we get a preview of what he has said before we actually meet this brother. So we are told by baby girl Anika that William told someone at school that you so damn fine. That immediately sent Geneva's mind into orbit. That immediately had her thinking the absolute worst. That immediately had her thinking that my husband is cheating on me. Now, again, we had not met William. We didn't know his character makeup, anything like that. So we, as an audience, is under the impression that maybe, just maybe, this woman is being cheated on. And why would her husband do that? Again, we didn't know this man. When we are finally introduced to William, I was like, this man ain't cheating. He probably did say somebody was fine, but this man is not cheating. Instantly, when he comes in, he is attentive to his daughter. He goes and pick her up after he kisses her and tell her that he misses her. He goes to check in on his wife. And he's like, oh, look at you. You could tell, okay, this is my wife. I love her. I enjoy being around her. In this scene here, what I think we were not privy to, what we were not privy to, we didn't have an opportunity to see how Geneva and William interacted before Anika spilled the beans. But I am under the impression that Geneva was loving to her husband. Geneva may have desired more, but that was like very deep in her subconscious mind. And she was content with the life that her and William have created for themselves. The dual income, the daughter, the life, with the white picket fence. They just don't have a pet, whatever the case may be. But she's content with the life that she has. She didn't start acting strange until one or two things happened, or both. When Anika revealed what she revealed and when Javon entered back into her life. And so let me play this clip.
We're well aware of that.
Okay. I just gotta ask, did y'all do something? Because I feel like I did something.
I don't know. You tell me.
I didn't do anything. I'm good. You're the one that's acting strange. I mean, wait.
Strange.
Where's my phone? Because
So this is one of the things that lead me to believe that Geneva was content with her life. William automatically is able to accurately assess that something is wrong. What have I done? Have I forgotten the anniversary? Did I forget your birthday? No, he ain't forget none of that. Check this phone to make sure he's on point. So I need to know, baby girl, why you acting strange? Geneva appears offended that he would even say that. Well, boo, yeah, you are acting strange because obviously this is not your normal behavior when it comes to your husband. So that was, strike thing number one. Number two, we see this scene here later on with William and Javon.
Come on, stop tripping. You know it's gonna be fun.
no, man, listen, Geneva ain't having it, man. I gotta give her a break. She's just, I don't know. She's been acting strange lately.
How so?
I don't know. I think she's stressed, man.
You know how that goes.
Yes, I do. Listen, I'm getting breakfast ready.
I don't believe for a second that this man is aware of what has happened between Javon and his wife. William is under the impression that Geneva is just under a lot of stress. It may be work related because she's acting strange and he doesn't know why. And he is confiding in Javon at this moment, like, hey, dude, I don't know what's going on with my wife. I just need to get her away. Maybe it's just a lot going on. Javon proceeds to tell William, you know, you're a good dude. And I'm like, but he's so good. You trying to take his rib? You trying to take his rib? Not the meat. You're trying to take his wife, my guy. That is diabolical. Do you understand how evil you have to be to tell someone, yeah, you know, you're a good dude or you're a good woman, and then you're secretly trying to take their spouse? Oh, baby, you're evil and the truth ain't in you. That's some diabolical work if I've ever seen it. Again, we began to witness Geneva become more and more withdrawn from William as she began to dig deeper into her desires to want to be with Javon, whether it's sexually, whether it's in a relationship, whatever the case may be. We began to see these things happen. Then William has this man in his home cooking steak for him and his wife. I said, I can't take this. Now I understand being oblivious. I also understand being naive. I do. And I think one of the things that is so true is that I believe when you are with someone that you are totally in love with, that you're married to, that you're in a committed relationship with, you have certain blinders on. There are things that you don't even look for. There are things that you don't even think about. There are things that you don't even believe that this person is capable of doing. And I walk into any situation believing that anyone is capable of doing anything at any moment. That doesn't mean I don't trust you. That doesn't mean that I am, looking at you sideways. I just believe that a person will always be a person. People will always people. Human nature will always nature. Okay, that's just the vibe I'm on. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how much you believe in God. You are still human at the end of the day, and your flesh is weak. So you may be tempted, and you may not take the route of escape and fall into temptation. You may begin to look at somebody who you never even viewed in a sexual way, and you have to do what's necessary to protect the life that you have created. Being married doesn't make you less attractive. It doesn't make someone else less desirable to you. But when you understand what I have committed myself to do, I am unwilling to hurt this person despite what my heart is craving, despite where my desire is trying to lead me. I am totally committed to making this work in spite of myself. And I just believe that Geneva is selfish as hell. That's why I always call her to approach the bench first, because you decided to marry this man. He didn't force you. You decided to have a child with this man. He didn't force you. So everything that you're doing has been on your own accord. You cheating on him, nobody forced you. It's what you wanted to do. It's just what you wanted to do. She's also a hypocrite. You have cheated, and yet you are making this man pay for a statement that he made about a person, as I stated earlier, which caused Geneva to go into orbit trying to find out who this Maddie mom was, had her go to this woman job, record her, all this other stuff, instead of just being 100 about what she feels and what she's done, because she's doing everything to protect her secrecy. Now, what I'm here for is the last scene in the mid-season finale when William finds out that Anika's blood type is AB. So there's no way he could possibly be her father. Just he's in this place. And I just want to talk to pause for a moment. I want to talk to the people who are saying that, why can't Tiffany read the room? Why is Tiffany unable to see what's in front of her? And I take you back here for the same reason Geneva wasn't able to. The doctor was clearly throwing her some Hail Marys. Boo, I need you to catch this. Not only is she like, hey, I needed to be you, she's also giving her these looks to say, hey, I need you to catch on. But one, Geneva is so in her feelings because she want to make sure her daughter is okay that she's not even thinking clearly. And I say the same thing with Tiffany. Tiffany has been in a drought for 3 years. She's found this man who she's attracted to, who seems to be saying all the things that she desires him to say, physically, her type, so on and so forth. So she is unable to see what's right in front of her. So the same reason that Tiffany can't read the room, same reason Geneva is unable to read the room in this moment. I'm gonna just give a little, give a little nod to Tiffany. But even though I'm with y'all, but that's a whole nother video. She need to catch up. But I don't know when the second half of Divorced Sistas come back. But when I tell you, I hope this is not the villain origin story for William. I just hope it's not. Now, Ron Rico, who portrays William, we know that he has the ability to play the villain, and he plays that particular role well. However, I do not believe that that is in the wheelhouse for the character of William. I do believe that William is a stand-up guy, a respectable guy in the community and in his family. And I can't even begin to imagine what this man is going to go through if Anika, and I'm just saying if, because y'all know how Tyler Perry write, magically he going to be able to go against genetics. Okay, is he O negative, O positive? Is he universal? Whatever the case may be, if he decides to make William Anika's father, it may go against biology and science. But y'all, we got to wait to see, because he will flip that mug. But just what that does to his mind, if you have been cheated on and by a person who you never even fathomed would do that to you. So yeah, I'm on the side that, baby, William don't know. He don't know. And I'm like also trying to figure out, because, Geneva, told her friends that, he only working with 5 inches, as if that was like, a deficit and she needed more. So I'm curious, have they even had conversations about their sex life? And, all of these things just came up to mind when I began to think about the character of William. One thing we know for sure, that man loves his daughter. He loves his wife, and he loves the life he has created. And honestly, if Javon is Anika's father, I am advocating for William to beat his natural black ass. Because when I tell y'all, I know I've never experienced anything like this. But when I watch certain episodes and I watch certain shows, it's like I can literally feel what that person is feeling, like what that does to you emotionally. And baby, I can't even imagine, because I would be on the 10 o'clock news. Because what you mean? I would try not to be on the news, y'all, but I'm just saying. You've been in my house, cooked my food, been around my daughter, you've been around my wife. I've invited you out to be around amongst the rest of our friends. I'm trying to hook you up with another, part of my extended family and Tiffany. And oh, baby, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm interested. I'm curious to know what side of the fence that you land on, and what's the reason you're on that side. I want to thank you guys for listening, also riding with me these first 8 episodes of Divorced Sistas. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there. One.